Welcome to today's custom-tailored deep dive. We're going on a bit of a mission today to explore the invisible hardware that lets massive amounts of high-resolution data travel miles in an instant. Specifically, we're looking at the Smart-AVI DFX-XT-2P-TX-S transmitter from HDTVSupply.
Yeah, it's quite a piece of gear, honestly.
Right. Okay, let's unpack this.
Huh.
I want you to imagine sitting at your desk, flawlessly running two 4K monitors, typing on your keyboard, using a mouse, listening to stereo audio, but the actual computer you're controlling is like sitting over 6 miles away.
And doing all of that with zero lag, which is the crazy part.
Exactly, zero lag.
What's fascinating here is how it actually pulls that off, because normally if you try to send that much data, like dual 4K video feeds over traditional copper cables, it just degrades. You get electromagnetic interference, and it only works for really short stretches.
Yeah, like across the room, maybe.
Right. But this device bypasses that entirely by using a single conventional dual fiber cable instead of those older, bulky, special shielded cables.
Okay, wait. Before we get into the fiber optics, I have to point out a curious contradiction in the source material. It feels a bit like a bait and switch.
No, the HDMI thing.
Yes. The product title clearly says to HDMI, but when you read the detailed specifications, they strictly list dual head DisplayPort 1.2. So what does this all mean for the actual performance? If I just have HDMI cables, am I in trouble here?
That's a really sharp catch. I mean, it's likely they advertised HDMI compatibility for broader market appeal, but building the core around DisplayPort 1.2 is what gives this thing its raw power.
Because of the bandwidth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To push 3840 by 2160 digital video resolution at 60 hertz,
Which is just a massive amount of data.
is huge. Plus 10-bit color depth, which translates to over 1 billion colors.
Mm-hmm.
DisplayPort handles that immense load natively, and it does it with less than 4 milliseconds of latency.
Wow, 4 milliseconds.
Yeah, and depending on the fiber type, it can reach 500 meters on multi-mode fiber, or a staggering 10 kilometers on single mode.
Wait, 10 kilometers, that's about 6.2 miles, right?
You got it. 6.2 miles.
Wait, less than 4 milliseconds over 6 miles? That's practically zero lag. Here's where it gets really interesting. Why does someone actually need that level of instant response instead of just keeping the computer in the same room? I mean, if you're just writing emails, you don't care about a 4 millisecond delay.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, you have to think about mission-critical operations. You don't buy this to keep your PC in the garage.
Oh, right, like military stuff or air traffic control.
Exactly. Secure data processing, interactive conferencing. In those environments, the server absolutely must be locked in a secure, climate-controlled room far away, but the operator needs real-time control. And a huge part of this is the uninterrupted emulation feature.
I saw that in the specs. What does that actually do? Is it basically acting like a digital babysitter?
That is the perfect way to describe it, actually. It keeps the keyboard and mouse digitally connected to the remote server, even if the user's local unit experiences a blip.
A blip, like someone tripping over a power cord.
Yeah, exactly. If your local monitor goes black, the server still thinks everything is perfectly normal. The transmitter holds the connection open, completely preventing disastrous accidental disconnections or hard system crashes.
Okay, that makes total sense. And it really brings it back to the cost, too, right? I mean, this thing has a price tag of $3,359.15.
Yeah, it's not exactly cheap.
No, definitely not a casual living room gadget. But with its TAA compliance and the 1-year warranty, you can tell it's robust, enterprise-grade infrastructure.
Oh, absolutely. Government and military buyers can't afford cheap parts failing in the middle of an operation. It's built to maintain the perfect illusion of proximity.
For sure. Well, it really makes you look at modern tech infrastructure differently. Next time you see a flawless, massive, interactive digital display in a corporate center, ask yourself something. Where is the actual computer running this? Is it even in the building, or is it secretly miles away, tethered only by a single thread of glass?